Hello, and welcome to this Inspiration Zone video for the Amethyst Moon CreateAlong Box. I'm Sherri Thompson of Luna Meraki Studio. In this video, I'll show you how to make this fun and easy celestial wall hanging. Here's a list of things you'll need to get started. As you can see, I use Sculpey 3 in this project. I don't normally use Sculpey 3 for many projects, but since this is a wall hanging and won't be handled much, it should be just fine. Start by conditioning a small amount of clay, enough to fill your moon mold. When I'm done conditioning, I form a teardrop shape with my clay in order to help fill the mold better. I place the point of the clay into the mold and push down, filling the space. And carefully use a blade to trim away the excess clay. I do this on an angle so it doesn't drag and it cuts a little easier. Here I flip the mold over and just give it a check to make sure I filled all the spaces. Now I'm going to condition a small amount of Primo glow-in-the-dark clay to fill the star mold. And we'll do the same thing as we did with the black clay and form a teardrop shape to fill the mold. And cut away your excess clay. And if you want, you can use a small acrylic block to make sure you really got it in there. Now you'll take a roughly 1-inch ball of your conditioned Sculpey 3 from earlier to make the Deco Disc impression. So give your Deco Disc a little spritz with water and then gently push the clay into the mold. Just try to evenly press the clay down while maintaining the round shape. And then I flip it over and give it a nice push to make sure that I have an even imprint. And here I'll reform the edges as needed. Now I'm going to take some of the purple mica powder from the box and brush it along the raised imprint on the disc. Make sure to get the edges of the disc as well. Now, here you can choose to do something on the back, but since it's just a wall hanging, I decided to leave it blank. But if you're making a mobile type thing, you can go ahead and decorate the back as you choose. Now here we're going to add some of the Hot Fix rhinestones, but since I added some mica powder already, I wanted to put just a little bit of liquid clay to make sure I got a good adhesion. Now you can go ahead and add your Hot Fix crystals. Then I'm going to use my acrylic block to just give it a gentle push to make sure I have them all adhered. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some more liquid clay around the edges and add some more crystals. After you have your pieces all prepared, cure them at 275 for 45 minutes to an hour. Now we're going to color the wood cutout with some alcohol ink. I chose some violet and sky blue colors. So place a few drops of your alcohol ink on your tile and use some cotton balls to lightly dab the color all over the cutout. I did flip it over and do the back as well, but that's not really necessary either. Now we're going to add a little bit of our sky blue. After your pieces are cured and cooled, we're going to add a little bit of metallic paint around the edge of the moon to highlight it. I'm using some Amethyst metallic paint. Next, I'm going to add some of the purple mica powder on top of the paint. When you've decided upon your layout, drill some holes for your jump rings into your cured pieces. You'll see at the end I actually reverse my design and I put the sparkly circle in the center. I just ended up liking it better that way. You'll also need to drill an extra hole in the wood cutout itself to hang the star if you decide to put it there. Here I'm using a little bead reamer file to smooth out the hole a little better. Now it's time to assemble our piece. Start by opening your jump rings, by twisting them open, not by pulling them open. And there you have it, our Amethyst Moon wall hanging. I hope you found some inspiration in this video. Happy claying!